Okay. So, how does it work? Okay. So, how does it work? I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure how it works. Uh, so this. Right. So, hello. How does it work? Well, I'm live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Just trying out this setup for live streaming. What I'm doing today, I'm painting next week, and I'm working on an origami reference for my next upcoming wall in Penge. Shout out London Calling blog for the invite. So I thought to myself, well, pretty much my holding station is a studio design. It's a media studio as it is. So I thought, how about me going online and stream it to you to see how I create my origami murals. So I'm doing few things at the same time. So I'm going to explain. Let me go through the setup. So over here, this is a cinema camera, and what I'm doing here on this camera is the record the usual YouTube from falls to walls YouTube video, right? So this is for the YouTube video for long form content. Over here, this is my photo camera, which is Sony R. It's Sony A7R Mark V with 35 prime G Master lens. Over here I have G Master lens as well. It's 50. It's 51 G Master lens. I'm doing tethering straight into Lightroom. So what you can see over here is the tethering shooting, and here this is my kind of a this is YouTube live, right? So I'm just trying to figure out how to do it, but okay, what I'm doing. So this is my folding station, as you know. This is where all the magic happens, and this is where all the references are coming to life. So let me tell you about the space I'm shooting for next week. You can see it here. So I've already made a mock-up, right? So this is the I don't know how much you can see over here. This is the mock-up wall. This is what I'm painting at. So how I went about it is I need the artwork to be long and narrow. It's a very particular wall. As you can see, it's cascading, right? Let me try to go up close. Oh, and I'm live streaming on my A7C Sony camera. So there you go. So I'm going to go through this. Right, let me show you. So I don't know how to do exposure on TikTok Live, but let me explain it here, right? Let me explain here. If you are on YouTube or Facebook Live, right? Okay, so this is the wall I'm shooting. This is what I'm painting next weekend, right? So this is a mock-up. So I'm shooting on Sony A7R5 and it's tethered to Lightroom. And from Lightroom, I have a dynamic link to Photoshop, right? So it shows me the composition of the wall. So you can see it needs to be narrow and it needs to be tall, right? It needs to be tall. So what I'm doing here, this is my idea. It's very simple because I haven't painted for a while, so I need to ease into it, right? I need to ease into it. Let me just turn TikTok because TikTok, I don't want to be not including TikTok here. How do you change exposure on TikTok? Because on TikTok it's overblown. More for you mute past settings. I don't know. Anyway, I can't fix the exposure on TikTok, so it's overblown. So on TikTok you can't see this reference. So as you can see, the wall is tall, maybe 2 meters high on the right hand side, and on the left hand side it drops by maybe 50 centimeters. So it's a very interesting shape, right? I've never painted at this spot. In Penge, in southeast London. Thank you, London Calling Blog, for the invite. So what I'm doing here, I'm just arrange this little scene, right? And the scene is as such. Let me just go close. There you go. So this is the scene, right? Now, in the back, what you can see, well, there's some remnants of the previous wall references, right? So I always work on few walls at a time. So at the same moment, I'm working on this origami horse. I'm going to put it here. And then there are some more references. Like any given time, I have loads of origami references I need to shoot, or I've shot for different walls. So there you go. Can you see this is an origami lion? Anyway, this wall is coming. This is the backdrop that I need to destroy from the previous wall. Oh my god, some stuff. Anyhow, by the way, a new t-shirt is just out. Can you see? Can you see it on TikTok Live? So this is in my TikTok shop, on my website shop. This is Origami Rhino, right? This is the Origami Rhino from Penge as well, right? So I've turned this mural from my book. I need to make it brighter. So I'm just going to crank up ISO. Yes, there you go. You can see it here. And then change the, oh my god, and change the light. This is not the right light, but anyhow, so this is my latest t-shirt with Origami Rhino based on this fantastic mural I painted on the same rooftop I'm prepping for today. So you can get the t-shirt. Look at the t-shirt with some crazy origami design. So there you go. Can I see myself on TikTok? Yes, I can see myself on TikTok. So this Origami Rhino t-shirt is in my TikTok shop. On the back it says Airborne Mark, my Airborne Mark my tag unfolded series, because this design is from my book Origami Rhino from Pen. So I'm going to put it for your pleasures over here. At the back I can see a few people are watching me. If you're seeing me on Facebook, can you just comment you are watching me on Facebook, because I'm streaming simultaneously on all platforms right now. I know it's YouTube is live because it's over there. I know TikTok is live. I know it's there, but I don't know whether I'm streaming right on the Facebook. How to check it? How to check how is my Facebook doing? I've used all. Okay, I can see it on my. Let me just go quickly on Facebook here. Facebook and see if I'm streaming live. What? I need to log in. I'll go again. Log in to Facebook. Just need to make sure I'm streaming live on Facebook. No, it's not going on Facebook. Am I live on Facebook? Yes, there you go. I'm live on Facebook. Fantastic. Yes, I'm live on Facebook as well. And Facebook has closed captions. This is fantastic. Anyway, back to the studio. So that's that. Maybe I should have bigger like wider lens. This is I should have taken my 16 lens. Anyway, so yeah, let me go there. So what I need to do, I did some test shots last night. That's what you can see on tethered Lightroom setup in here, right? So what I don't like about it is that, well, the positioning of the crane is quite good. It's quite good. But the loop on this string doesn't make sense. I want it to be more visible as a string. I need to shorten it as well. So what I'm going to do, I want to make sure it looks like a string. So maybe like this. Yes. But also what I want to do, I obviously want to write my name on the crane. So I'm going to do it with a pencil, and I'm going to record it for my regular YouTube vlog, right? On my regular YouTube vlog. So this is the camera for the YouTube vlog. It's FX3 on G Master on 50 mil. So there you go. So what I want to do is I want to write here Evo Mark, right? Evo Mark, just as my name. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Evo Mark. This is pretty much like this. Okay, there you go. If you're watching me on YouTube or Facebook, just comment down below. I should see it in StreamYard here. This is the first time I'm using StreamYard for simultaneous streaming everywhere. Yes. Maybe I should put this a bit lower. Should I put this a bit lower? Yes, maybe like this. No. Okay, this is YouTube Live. I know. I'm going to see if it's working. Hello. Doesn't show up. This is a kind of test. No, it's not showing up. No, it's comments. It's showing. Oh, okay. Yes. There you go. Okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. I don't know how to do streams. How is TikTok doing? TikTok is alright. Okay, so I've written here. I want this. Make it like this. So the tether is like a noose around the origami crane's neck. It's a idea for this coming wall because I feel a bit stressed at the moment. It's kind of a narration, but I'm not going to explain it too much to you. Okay. This is good. And I'm going to cut out a bit of this string. Oh, it's still fucking recording. Okay, this should be. And I didn't record it for YouTube. Damn. Okay, I'm going to do it again for YouTube. But I already cut it. Right. Okay. Look, my plant died. I just realized I forgot to water it. Okay, hopefully it's not too short. And I want this piece of string to be a little bit straight. I don't know whether you can see it. Let me just zoom it on for YouTube's. Right. So I'm going to zoom it in on YouTube's. So as you can see, the crane has a noose around its neck. So I want the string to be accentuated by fraying the end of the string over here. It's really difficult to be doing this because at the moment, at the same time, I'm recording the regular YouTube video from the Folds to Walls series, and I'm streaming, right? So it's not very. So I don't know what to focus really, which camera to focus. I have 4 cameras at the moment. Okay, let me stray it. Okay. Can you see? I'm just straying the string over here. Yeah, just I want it nice and straight. Because then in the photo and consequentially in the mural, it look like a piece of string, right? So that will sell it. Can you see? The origami crane has like a noose over its neck, a noose, right? And I want to stray that end as well, because that will ultimately sell it as a piece of string. It might be actually too long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it here. There you go. Yeah, so prepping the references for my murals. It's really time consuming, but I enjoy it as much as painting, if it makes sense. I enjoy it as much as painting. Now I'm going to just give the crane a bit of structure, because it's a fallen crane. It's a fallen crane. And I like painting those imperfections. So I actually like my models not being entirely perfect, because it's the imperfections that catch all that colorful light, that makes it look really unique, different, and so on and so forth, right? Yes, okay. More or less it's there. How is TikTok? TikTok, well, there's some people. Hello, TikTok. I'm streaming live on all platforms. What I'm doing, I'm creating my origami reference for my upcoming mural that I'll be painting next weekend. So this is my folding station where the magic happens. So this is my live feed for the actual photo. What I'm going to start with is positioning the origami crane. I'm not worried about the lighting of it. I'm just worried about the general composition, right? General composition. I think I can do it there. Can someone comment on Facebook live that it's all good? You can hear me nice and live. I have 3 viewers. I'm the fucking streamer of the year. Should go on Twitch as well. But anyhow, no. Okay. So I'm going to. This camera is for Facebook. This camera is for my regular YouTube. This is an overshoot because this is a cinema camera. This is FX3, actually. But I am as passionate videographer as photographer, and I always overproduce it. So this is and I really enjoy YouTube. I really enjoy the storytelling. So this is very important for me to capture it equally good for Facebook, for YouTube. For YouTube. So I'm just going to. How's the peaking there? Okay, this peaking there. I'm going to just create some crinks over here. Just create some crinks so that it's not perfect. Okay, cut. Right. This is a very large scene over here, and yes. So on TikTok, hello TikTok. In TikTok is different because on TikTok I'm streaming vertically, right? Whereas here on YouTube and Facebook Live, I'm streaming horizontally. Okay. Let's work on this here. So it's kind of a fallen crane, and I want kind of a loop here, just a twist. Right, twist like that. And what I immediately can tell what will be really fun to paint is this loop of shadow cast by the string above. So this is a really fun thing to do, to paint. Now the idea for this mural is I'm going to call it the tethered crane, right? The reason I haven't painted for the last couple of months is my media production job is pretty stressful. And yeah, it's a lot at the moment. So yes, I produce video and photo content for 15 locations across the globe for 12 brands. So the reason you haven't seen me painting murals in the last 9 months is because I've been super busy with media production for lots of corporations around the world, but for me, right? So I'm here being creative as much as I can in my free time on the Saturday, right, on the weekend, taking my time to create my references is important, not to give the entire of your soul to corporations. I'm really blessed because I enjoy working, in media production. And the last couple of years, I stopped being a full-time artist and got a media production leadership role because I do enjoy media. And the reason I'm good at media production is because I do this, and the other way around. Lots of my success in media production for corporate clients across the world is good because I've been doing this for the last 13 years. So I've been shooting my origami references and creating stories for you for my YouTube series From Folds to Walls, when I create all these murals from scratch, from actually folding the origami cranes and then photographing them and then painting them. So next week, right, you actually will see a glimpse of me live streaming me painting this mural, which is fantastic, right? So this is kind of a hello, and just see hello, just what's going on at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to get a bit of a blue tack here. And the reason I need blue tack is to fix the origami crane to the surface, not to, like, so that it has a fixed position. And it's fine. I do it as subtly as possible, but remember, this is a reference photo for a mural. So even if I'm adding a bit of blue tack here, I won't necessarily put it I won't paint it on the wall, right? I won't. It's just to kind of gives me ability to position the crane the way I want. So it doesn't really need to make sense when you look at it, but as a photographic reference, then it's when it's important, it makes sense, right? And if you see in about, whenever I get to it, there's loads of back and forth minute adjustments to my origami models so that they are exactly in a positions I need them to be. So what I've learned is what looks good to your eye, it's not necessarily what looks good on the camera. And the vice versa, what looks good on the camera, it doesn't mean it looks good to your eye, right? So this is the nose. Oh. I can already tell you how much I'll be fluffing with this reference, but that's why I excel at it. That's why I do this, because nobody is so determined and to go such an extra length to create my origami creations. And if you see any of my murals for the last 20 years, right? No, 13 years. I've been doing graffiti for over 20 years, but I've switched to painting origami about 12 years ago. So the last decade or so, whatever you can see on the wall is actually came, out of my hands as a real origami reference, right? Okay, so that's that. And it's like kind of a loop. I want this loop to be here, right? Loop to be here. And I chose this particular piece of string. I'm going to zoom in for YouTube's. I've chose this particular string, type of string, because it's rigid enough. It's rigid enough so that it retains shape, right? It's very important, very important. So I'm going to put it there. And then the idea is I have these pins in place holding the string. The name of the piece is Tethered Crane, right? I should be doing it. I should be. It's recording this on for YouTube. The difficulty of doing a YouTube channel and then streaming for you is that I forgot. This is recording, and it's recording S-Log 10-bit, S-Log 10-bit, 4K. So my files are quite. The files, the source files are quite big later on, so I need to be okay. So that's the kind of idea, right? Can you see the crane is tethered by this piece of string, and there's a noose around its neck, right? So it's kind of it's a narrative for where I am in my corporate job, because having been a street artist, a full-time artist for years, being a street artist for years, and then going back to then doing corporate work, it's something that really messes you up. Okay, so now just to show you the workflow furtherly. So what I'm doing here, so I'm not worried about the light yet. What I'm focusing on here is composition, right? So I'm going to take a test shot over here and watch these two screens, because it's tethered to Lightroom, right? It's tethered to Lightroom. Right, so I'm just working, okay, there. And can you see it updated in the Lightroom there? I'm going to zoom in for you guys on YouTube. I'm going to switch it here for TikTok. Hello, TikTok. Hello, TikTok. Can anyone tell me how to change the exposure on TikTok? Because in TikTok live, everything's blown out, right? Okay, so this is the reference. Okay, so I'm not worried about the light. I want to see general composition of it. So I'm opening it in Photoshop, right? Opening this in Photoshop. Okay. And then I put it on the wall here, right? Not this one. can see much, but trust me. No, I missed it. That's not the. That's the wrong layer. Don't save. That's the one. Image size 25%. 25%. There you go. And then I duplicate the layer. I'm not worried about color profiles because I'm shooting in Pro Photo, right? And this is the wall. Can you see? This is the wall. Yes, so you can see the composition is great. Can you see this? TikTok might not see it. I'm going to bring it in for you. YouTube's and Facebook Live. So it's what? So this is the one I'm painting. I'm trying to see how do I change exposure on TikTok. Who can tell me? Who can tell me how to change exposure, effects, voice effects, center, background, music, stickers, effects? Who can tell me how to change how to adjust exposure on TikTok Live? For my type of work, it's not great because it's overexposes it. Anyhow, YouTube's. This is my YouTube. Hello, this is the YouTube Live, so I see everybody doing it, just joining in. There are whole 2 people in the YouTube Live, and one of them is me myself. Hello. Okay, so right, so this is the general composition of the wall. Can you see? And it's pretty bang on. So, you know, this is the crane, the string over here, the string and the pin, right? And the pin. So I'm really happy about it. This is exactly what I had in my mind, right? This is what I had in my mind. So this is bang on. Now, what I need to do now is to adjust the crane, add more pins, and only once I'm happy with the composition, with the placement of each element, only then I work on the light, right? And take a final photo. In between, I take loads of reference photos, like test photos, right? But this is pretty banging. This is another wall I'm working on. So this I've been working on for the last 2 weeks, like in the evenings, right? In the evenings, because I've been very busy. But this wall I'm going to paint later on this summer. Anyway, back to our composition, back to the folding station. How we doing TikTok? Yeah, I know it's overblown on TikTok. It is what it is. Okay, and then okay, there you go. So the ISO here is 100. So I'm fiddling with the ISO for YouTube. Right, I'm streaming live. I'm streaming live on Sony A7C. Okay, almost there. Almost there. I'm not recording here. Right, so I can change the angle. Just remember, this camera is for the full YouTube version, right? So I'm going to. This is pretty dope. This is a great shot. In the background, you can hear my washing machine. It's Saturday. It's pretty bright out there. It's pretty bright out there. But I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. This is going to be banging wall. I can't wait to paint it. Okay, so let's work on this. So how I see it. How I see it here. So I want it to be like a kind of a fallen crane, right? Like so. Does it make sense? Like this. Yes. And notice like I'm not shooting straight on, I'm working with the angles, and everything matters because remember I'm painting this, right? So the references is bang on, and I've been doing it for so long. I'm looking at the photos, my references photos from the painter's perspective, right? I'm looking at my photos from the painter's perspective. Do you know what? So I have maybe over here. I should go on Instagram Live because I have one spare phone for Instagram Live. Right. So this is. This is my Instagram. This is, by the way, check out my new T-shirt. My new T-shirt, Origami Rhino, available now in TikTok shop and my shop on my website airballmag.com. Origami Rhino just came out. I haven't even posted photos of me wearing it. It's one to do this weekend, so you'll see more of it, me wearing it. On the weekend because it just arrived a few days ago, but I need to shoot the reference for the mural because I need to just be rest assured, and I need to be rest assured, and I need to stop stressing about the fact I don't have the reference yet, right? So there you go. Really happy about this T-shirt. At the back, it has my tag. Origami Riots, which is kind of a tagline, and it says unfolded because this Origami Rhino is from my latest book, Unfolded, Volume 3, right? Oh, you can see it because of this magenta light over here, right? But this is the mural I painted in Pench, the same rooftop I'm painting tomorrow. So I'm excited about this. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to show you the photos, me wearing it. So that's why the T-shirt is here. I'm going to have a drink of water because I'm exhausted from talking to you. Do you know, I'm enjoying this live stream. I should do it more often. This is first time I'm using a live stream. Yardstream. This is the first time I'm using Yardstream for simultaneously stream on Facebook page, YouTube, and I could do it on Instagram as well, but Instagram requires a professional page. I don't want to turn my Instagram account into a business page yet, because once you do so, Instagram will fuck you over even more, right? So, pardon my language, but all the platforms are pay to play. If you pay, you'll have more visibility, and I don't want to cut the organic traffic by switching my page to a business page, right? So once you do it on Instagram, it will cut your reach. And as you've noticed, Instagram reach is as bad as it gets. So for Instagram Live, I might just set up a third phone just to stream live. I think that would be the best. That's the best solution. Look, I have actually a Instagram. I have actually I actually have an iPhone that is not charged, but I haven't set it up for. It's my work. It's my work iPhone, so I don't have any Instagram there. But I could set up the third camera for Instagram Live, but still, it's good. I think it's good. Okay, what I've noticed here, back to the reference, what I've noticed here, the crane being positioned that noose around the crane next is actually obstructing the airborne mark tag on its wing, right? So I need to fix that. How I'm going to fix that? I'm going to try to change the angle, right? No, it's not working, it won't work. So the other solution would be to move the net. Yes, there. Right, move the noose there. Underneath the noose, there is a margin on the origami crane, and I really love painting those margin on folded origami references, because that furtherly gives you an idea it's an origami, origami model painted out of folded out of a line paper. Now, what I've noticed this straight end is too much, so I need to kind of do it all over again and reposition it. So, like, the success of my work is that attention details and patience. You need huge amount of patience, because, like, every time you look at my reference, you'll see some detail you need to fix, right? A new detail you need to fix, and that takes time. And usually, that kind of takes more time to just do the whole thing. And I've kind of you can see it's all messed up. I need to start from again. But I can see this noose. This noose is actually a mess. It's too long. Right? It's too long. So I'm doing it for the YouTube. Yeah. I want to make this straight bit shorter. Let's see now. Okay, yes, it's working. Oh shit. It's working. I have nothing to sit on. Well, there's a chair here. Fun fact, this is my dinner table. Fun fact, this is my dinner table. The folding station is my dinner table in my apartment, right? I never use it. I eat on the balcony. Anyway, that's a different story. That's a side quest, right? But it's funny, isn't it? Dedication, sheer dedication to the folding station. But let me try to actually make myself comfortable, because I'll be here for a long time. And I prefer breaking my back in the gym to which I'm going later on, rather than break my back doing the photo references. Okay, somewhere like that, right? And back to square one. No, the. Okay. Why is it going off? Why is it going to sleep? Why is my Mac going to sleep? Okay. And back to square one, right? Because I repositioned everything. I messed everything up. I can see more people watching. Damn. Okay, so welcome to my folding station where I'm working on my next origami reference for upcoming Mural next week. And I'll be streaming live from London rooftop, painting this origami reference. So I'm doing a few things at the same time for all who joined here. I'm doing the regular YouTube video. I'm streaming live on TikTok. I'm streaming live on YouTube, and I'm streaming live on Facebook. I might connect Instagram later on just for fun. Okay, and I need to go to square one. I need to find the right position of the French. You know what? This is too much. There's too much stray strands of this string. I need to make it more subtle. I just need, because remember, I'm looking at it from a painter's perspective. Because then I'm thinking, look, I need to paint this, all the details I need to paint. So the changes I do are because I don't know what I don't want to paint, right? I think I know what's going to be a hassle painting it. Because this going straight, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn the stray strands of this. And hopefully I'm not going to burn the reference, right? So this is supervised fire play, doing by professional. Don't come with fire near your origami references. It's not advised. Professional supervision is required. Don't try it at home. This is a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer for YouTube and Facebook Live, right? And for TikTok. I have a fire extinguisher on site. This is done by professional, right? And I'm going to, yes, it's working. It's working. I'm just dealing with those stray strands of, and obviously I want that for my YouTube channel. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go, this is my regular video. Right, regular. So I'm dealing with the strands, right? Because it's like a synthetic, rock piece of string. So I'm melting the strands together to just control them a little bit more, because I want 2 strands of frayed thread at the end of it only. I don't want more, because more, what I've noticed, it doesn't look like a string, right? Can you see? Yeah, this is accept. I didn't record it. I need to do it again for my YouTube channel, like for the regular video. Because fire always looks good on camera. I'm a filmmaker at heart. So you know what it is. So I've repeated the shot for my regular YouTube. Can you see now what it is? TikTok. Can you see? I frayed those strands of string over here, right? To control it, right? Can you see? There's how many people are watching. Absolutely fine. Welcome. And now it looks proper. And I'm very happy about it. Right? Yes. Now I could even add a drop of glue to put it in place, which I'm going to do so. Right? And this comes from experience as well, because I can control things I can only control. Like, and well, it doesn't make sense what I said, but the gist of this is that every now and then, as you shoot, you notice mistakes or notice things that you need to improve. By fixing one thing and moving on to the next one, what it means, you can actually move on from one element of the reference to the other non-destructively, right? So once I've dealt with the string and it will be fixed in place, then I can go on to the positioning, right? Once I do the positioning of the crane, I do the positioning of the string. Once I do the positioning of the string, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort out the pins, right? And so on and so forth. So one thing at a time, right? Let me see any comments. Any comments everywhere? No, I should have a third for another phone for. I can see TikTok, right? Hello TikTok. Should I change the camera? But the TikTok camera is not that great. Having it like not the main camera. Does it make sense? So, wobbling. Hello. Hello. Bain Osakru. Shout out to Bain Osakru. I appreciate you like my art. Fantastic, right? The reality of it, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok they don't care at all about the quality of your work. They want more stuff. They want more content. It doesn't matter the content is good. It doesn't matter the content is bad, so to speak. They want content, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Because like the main video, from the when I'm painting it, and for the regular from Fault to Stories, from Faults to Walls series, it will take me a couple of weeks to produce, because it is a movie, right? And there'll be few it is what it is. And they don't care. They just want you to do content. And I haven't done much live on YouTube at all. This is the first time I'm doing YouTube live. And we'll see if YouTube pushes my content. So this is an experiment. So I'm using StreamYard for the first time. Hello. I'm using StreamYard I've just signed up for a trial version, right? And see if it's worth it. But obviously, consistency is the key, and you need to be doing it a lot. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of make it work. Well, I'm waiting for hot glue now. I'm waiting for hot glue. Why is that? Shouldn't we go to sleep. My Mac shouldn't be going to sleep. I'm going to use this as a safety thing. Yeah, the hot glue is coming along. Hello, TikTok. As we're waiting for hot glue to come along, I'm going to share with you my newest book from Unfolded series. My newest book available worldwide. It takes you from the in the books you can actually see the final the references I'm working from, right? So the photo I'm putting it here, is in my book, right, for the previous murals, and then you have the whole process of painting the street art mural and street art mural and yeah, and that's that. I actually on TikTok, what I'm going to do as we're waiting for the hot glue to come on, I'm going to put my new t-shirt for sale. Hello everyone who's joining. Shop live, add products. I'm going at, come on, showcase. Add. Pin. Okay. Where is it? Shop. Pinned. I'm trying to see moderator. I'm trying to. Okay, it's fine. Let's go back to live. You should see my t-shirt coming on. Shop live. Welcome everyone joining my live. Enhance more. Flip camera. Flip no. I don't know how to put this. Okay. I've tried. I've just tried to pin my t-shirt to the TikTok shop. You can get the t-shirt in my TikTok shop, shipped to you worldwide within 3 to 5 days. Origami Rhino, beautiful design. That magenta light throws it off, but it's here. Can you see? So it's on my shop. Or alternatively, if you're watching somewhere else, if you're watching on Facebook or if you're watching on YouTube, not on TikTok Live, you can go to shop@elbowknife.com and get the hottest origami merch from London. Okay, let's see. I can see people are watching. That's a good thing. Thank you. I have people watching and it's amazing. I don't know. Wait, I can see I'm live. Oh, that's me. Okay. I'm watching myself. This is yeah, that's that. And I'm doing this is from the folding station. Okay. That's how I know those two people over here are me myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do. Okay, record. What is it? Okay. A bit too much glue, but that's fine because this is on the far side of the right. Can you see? So this is on the far side of the model. So a blob of glue won't be visible in the final photo, right? Which is a good thing. I'm crinkling the origami crane a little bit so that okay. Oh, I got a like from Facebook. Thank you. Let me see if I can get a like from YouTube. Does it show up? I'm using StreamYard for the first time. Okay, it shows comments, banners. I can put a banners. Oh, I know. I put a banner. Hang on. Ah. Shop airbornemark.com. Oh, look at this. Wow, look, I have a ticker at the bottom. Ah, this is amazing. I live streamer. Hide. I want to edit it. Latest t-shirt designs. I love it. My people, I love StreamYard. Shop at airbornemark.com. And then ticker. Oh wow, I'm loving it. I figured it out. I love this live streaming. Look, I have a ticker. This is my Facebook and YouTube live stream preview. Right, so I'm watching myself. It's a 10 seconds delay, but look, I have a ticker at the bottom. Latest t-shirt designs at shopairbornemark.com, and I'm going to show you the t-shirt. This is the t-shirt with Origami Rhino. I released it this week. I received it this week, right? So, well, this magenta light throws everything, but I know how to show you. Where is it? I'm not going to show. Look. Can you see? Now it's real color origami rhino. This is based on my. There you go. And at the back you have Able Mark, Origami Riot, Unfolded series. I have more designs ready. They'll be coming live soon. Right? So that's that. I'm figuring out how to put it here. Does it so it's at the back? Well, there's no space here, but that's where the design, the t-shirt is. And if you're watching on TikTok Live, it's pinned to the page. So it's pinned to TikTok Shop. I've opened a TikTok Shop and I got a first sale. I got a first sale on the TikTok Shop. There you go. I got the first sale on my t-shirt on TikTok Shop. And this is amazing. It's working. This is automated process. This is a milestone. Check you out. I've just got a first sale on TikTok Shop. Flipping hell. This is good. I might become a streamer. Full-time streamer. Come on. I've just got the first sale on TikTok Shop of the t-shirt. Yes, it's working. It took me a while to set it up. Right? It took me a while to set up my TikTok Shop. It took me a while to get these red t-shirts to be shipped worldwide. I'm feeling proud. I'm feeling proud of myself. This is a big moment for me. Oh my God, I'm a TikTok Shop seller now, not a graffiti artist. Oh no. Oh no. Terrible. This is not what I envisioned my life to be. I'm a TikTok shopper now. TikTok Shop. I'm a TikTok shop. But I've made a sale. Mad world. And can you see I fixed, that's why it's important. I fixed the string to the origami crane by hot glue. And the beautiful thing is, right, this is something I don't need to deal with. Can you see that close up? And it's fixed and I don't need to worry about it at all, right? I can move on to the next aspect of the mural I want to capture, right? This is brilliant. So okay, that's that. Okay, I'm going to change the angle for my YouTube. I'm going to change the angle for my YouTube camera. I need to change the setting because I want it to be power on the power autosave, right? Mode. Display option, power save, it's 1 minute. Why is it not turning itself on then? There's power save on it. Okay, I'm going to change the angle slightly so that I'm not repetitive for the main YouTube video that will come out when it comes out. Because next week I'm painting, and remember, once I've shot the photo, I need to sort out the paint, right, for this, which is a completely different story. It's a completely different story. I love how it's looking on YouTube and Facebook. Hello YouTube and hello Facebook. Right? This is great. This is absolutely great. I still need to figure out TikTok live here, because it's obviously overexposing, right? Because when I shoot it on Sony A7C camera, live streaming, that's why I love this camera. You can hook it up directly to StreamYard and you have full frame, full frame capacity. You have you have, proper lenses capacity. I can use my film and photo lenses, G Masters here, and I can change the ISO. I'm fully in control of the lighting, right? I'm in full control of lighting. But on TikTok, I am not, right? On TikTok, I am not, because TikTok is a phone camera. And on TikTok, I'm vertical. On TikTok, I'm vertical. And on YouTube and Facebook, I'm horizontal. I've just figured out how I can make it better. And how can I make it better is obviously have a bit of light here on my face. It's a proper streaming studio, right? We're going to do this like this. Just a little bit like that. So that you don't get all this magenta. There you go. Can you see? Now you don't have all this magenta on this side at all. Right? But it's still a bit too bright. What is it? It's 1%. Oh, that's a lot. This is 1%, but it's good. I know what changed because I've opened my curtains. Let me close the curtains. Let me see now. Oh, this is much better, right? This is much better for YouTube and Facebook. So hello YouTube and Facebook, and hello TikTok. Who can tell me how I can change exposure on? How can I change the exposure on TikTok Live? I don't know. Okay, well, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, back to square one. Okay, so I'm going to have it slightly. So I wanted it slightly. So I'm going to do. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go. Should I close? Should I change? Should I end the live or not? No, because I'm still working. But I'm going to have a toilet break. Okay, back to square one. This, like this. Who's watching? It's lots of waiting time for things like the hot glue gun to warm up, right? And I'm thinking, how can I make it better? How can I make it better? I don't know how can I make it better. I can go live here. I can go live chat there. So this is my iPad, and this is live monitoring. And this live monitor, and this says, yeah, it's just monitoring live because I want to make sure. I want to see how it looks on your end, right? And it's also another piece of screen, another source of light, and sources of light always look good on camera, right? Yes. I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it. I think I've improved the light over here, right? Let's have it, what? Let's have it a bit warmer. Let's have it, what is it? The live here, what is it? It's 32K. Oh. Is it better? No, I think it needs to be colder. Let's go 44K. This is 44K. Oh, this is much better. Right, 44K. I don't know if I'm visible on TikTok live. Am I? Because it's horizontal, right? So you might not see my face. How is the sound? Sound should be good. I'm on Rode microphone on my A7C. I know how to make it better, actually. Because on this live stream camera, I could have a lav mic here and use that Rode microphone on my phone. Genius. Next time I'll improve. Okay. So over here, back to the folding station, right? I'm bending over the crane's head a little bit because I want it at an angle, because it needs to look good on the camera. So the best way to fix it in place is to have a blob over here, a blob that will just hold the neck in place. Right? So it's a slightly at an angle, because it needs to be at an angle to the camera. Right? When I try it, I'm going to show you what it looks like and why I need another point of fixture here. I'm looking at the screen as I'm blowing on that origami crane where to display your t-shirt, the t-shirt better. I know, I think I know. I think I know where to show the t-shirt. Is it dry? Is it okay? I'm ready to show, right? So I'm going to show on YouTube and Facebook first. Can you see? I added a bubble of glue so that the neck is at an angle. Can you see? TikTok. I've added a bit of glue over here so that it's at an angle. Why is it so jittery on TikTok? It looks so weird. Okay, back to the folding station. Okay. Yes. And if you look at over there, you'll see the angle I needed, and it's perfect. It's perfect. So I'm not that worried about the light at the moment, but I can still making some minor adjustments. So I can see that you know, there's, why is my Mac just going off? So as you can see, under the wing you have just, it is completely dark, right? And it will clip. So it's too dark for the camera. There's no definition here. So I have like a light here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just direct some light over there, so that it's not completely dark. Can you see what's happening over there? Look at the bottom of the crane. Look over here, just where the crane's touching the surface, right? So see that, right? So it's completely dark. And now I want to lit it up a little bit so that we know what we're painting, right? It's very important, right? Now, what will make it dimensional is the key light from the top, right? Which creates the shadow, the drop shadow under the wing. It's strong enough and it's good enough. I like it. And it is enough to tell the story, right? And I'm going to take a test photo over here. Test photo, right? And then you can see it will update in here in Lightroom. Okay. Yes, I like this. You know, this is. I'm just looking at the composition and general idea about the light, right? Whites. Okay. I see. I think I can drop ISO a little bit. The good thing about tethering from just like 2 weeks ago, Lightroom finally made an update and you can tether live from Sony cameras. Previously, I was doing it from Sony Imagine More editing suite, right? And just that added one more step of setting it up so that it just, you know, it was just difficult to set up. and it was just a bit messy, right? But now when you tether live to tether live to Lightroom with a new update, it just gives you less steps to sort it out, right? So I'm going to kind of move my head so that you can see what I do. Right, so this updated, and the beautiful thing is, because it's tethered, right, I can change. I don't need to touch the camera to change the settings. And for my liking, it's a bit too bright. It's still a bit bright, right? So I'm going to increase the shutter speed. Or I'm going to, or I'm going to drop ISO. But the base ISO for photos for R5 is, what is it? The base ISO for Sony A7 R5 is 100, right? So you don't want to go lower than the base ISO of your camera, because then the ISO is actually, when you go below your base ISO is decreased digitally. So it's not true, right? So what I want to do is keep to the base ISO as much as possible, right? And then increase the shutter speed, right? Because the R5 is tethered on the tripod. So the shutter speed is not affected at all, right? Because it's fixed. There won't be any motion blur, right? You can do as long exposure as possible. Now, what I don't like about the live tethering in Lightroom, it doesn't show the histogram on your reference monitor here. When you go through Sony Image More, and then hook it up to Lightroom, you can see it, right? But then it's give and take. But then the setting up of it is a bit too much. Like, it's very annoying, right? It's very annoying. So now I'm going to go back to my YouTube vlog camera, right? And I'm going to film this for the vlog, right? I absolutely love working with prime lenses. So this one I'm doing now is just for the YouTube full video, right? So I'm just brilliant. And then another shot is I'm quickly move here, and I can release the shutter from tethering, right? And you can see this is the live tether, and it gets updated into the Lightroom, right? Okay, it's good, but okay. Again, I'm working on the composition first. I'm not worried about the light too much at the moment, but I can already tell it's too bright. It's slightly too bright. But anyway, I need to set the scene first. That's the most important thing. Let me see how is TikTok doing. Hello, TikTok. Oh, thank you for likes. I have likes on TikTok. Lovely. Back to composition here. So now, the problem I have right now is that whenever whenever I'm working on the string, it moves the crane, right? Because it's obviously linked, it's connected. So I need to figure out how to fix it. I think at first I'm going to, without changing the angle, I'm going just to move it a bit farther away. Right, that's the first thing I want to do. Move it further away. Right, that's the first thing. Now, I repositions the camera a little bit because the lens, even though it's G Master lens, right, it's prime lens, it's sharpest in the middle, right? So that why it takes so much time to set my origami designs, because there's loads of minute adjustments to be made. If I was painting just the origami crane, I would position it, light it, and that's it. But because there are 7 elements in this composition, there's origami crane, there is a string, and there are 4 thumb pins, right? I need to arrange everything one by one. And whenever I move one thing, right? By accident, I can just move the other thing, right? For example, if I start moving the string here, right, you move the crane, but the crane is already positioned for the photo, right? The crane is already positioned for the photo. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the lens from the 50, G Master 50 on the FX3. And I'm changing from 50 G Master 3 to 85 G Master, right? So there, okay. Absolutely love working with G Master lenses. I always say this. In photography, there are 2 things that you buy for life: lenses and tripods, right? You can change the camera body, but lens, once you buy lens, you buy it for life, right? So this is G Master 85. So I'm putting on the FX3 just for the video, because I want just detail. Whoa. I've been streaming live for the last 2 hours. I'm kind of distracted talking to you guys. Normally, I wouldn't do so because I have limited time. And when I work on my origami references in the evenings, I know I have only 2 hours to work. I don't stream it, right? Because I want to focus on the work. Today is the weekend. I was actually funny thing. I was about to I was about to set this scene for the mural last night because I thought I was painting it today. But then I chatted with Steve of London Calling Blog, who invited me for that particular wall, and said like, "Hey, Steve, what time are we painting today?" Which is Saturday. I was like, "Oh no, no, mate, it's next Sunday." So I was like, "Okay, I bought myself an extra weekend, so let me not rush it." And here I am, right? Here I am, not rushing it. Just decided to check out StreamYard and try to stream on stream live on all platforms at the same time. Hello, hello again, TikTok. Much appreciated. I can see you back. No, it's well, and someone's went. Anyhow, I'm doing it anyhow. So now I need to think how I'm going to fix the crane. How I'm going to fix the crane. I'm going to move it like this, right? Like this. I need to fix it. I don't want to use this hot glue, but I'm going to fix it with a bit of blue tack, right? I'm going to fix it with a bit of blue tack. No, it won't work. It's moving. Just a little bit here. Just to help me to not to mess it up too much as I'm fiddling with it with the string. You see it in the photo. Now I think what I need to do, I just need to. I think I have to cancel it then. Why is the Mac going to sleep? We are not allowed. We are not allowed, mate. I think that's the one. I think that's the one. I think this is the one. What is it? I can actually watch myself on TikTok here. I can watch myself on TikTok on my computer. This is handy, actually. Yes. Oh, I get it now. Because I'm logged in. Okay, I'm logged in on my laptop on TikTok. Live chat? How does it work? I'm not sure how it's working. Well, I can at least see I'm live. Okay. Okay. I can see people watching on everywhere, which is a good thing. Well, everywhere. I can see you watching on YouTube. I can see you watching on Instagram. Yeah, it's looking good on Instagram Live. Okay. Anyhow, back to the reference. I'm getting distracted. You are distracting me, guys. But anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just mark it here where it is. Right. Okay. So I can't fix it to the surface over here with blue tack. It's not working. Right? It's not working because then, well, it's not fixing it. It's not holding it. Well, it's not. There you go. Right? There you go. It's not. It's not fixing it to the surface very well. So what I've done instead, I've just marked it with a pencil when the extremities are, right? So, yes, okay. So now I can work on the string, right? Only now I can work on the string. So the string is quite, it's malleable, but it's stiff, right? But it could be my advantage, so to speak. It could be my advantage if I want to. But also it could be annoying because I moved it, and it repositioned all the crane, right? But because I made the markings, I can put it exactly where it is, right? More or less. So I'm going to hold it with one hand, right? And I'm going to work on the string. So I want the string to be looping of sorts, right? And I want it to slightly go up like this. Can you see it's lifted, but it's lifted. So I want this loop over here to be slightly in the air because it will be a great feature to paint, and I really will enjoy painting this drop shadow over here, right? Does it make sense? So I'm just going to figure it out how to do it. How to do it. I want it like this. Can you see? I want it like this. But also it's important where it is positioned, because it needs to work as a good composition visually. I need to remember where it is on the wall, back to the markings. I need a razor. Being an artist, something you won't understand is how many bits and bobs you need. You know, there's so much stuff you need to be getting into your studio, and it's never ending. You know, it's never ending. You're always buying something. You're always buying something. When you are in media production, and like, you know, like myself, also what you do, you keep on buying all the bits and bobs to be able to tell you these amazing stories, right? For example, yesterday I bought extension cable, another extension cable, so that I could have my Sony A7C over here in the distance, running this live stream, and over here under that, under the TikTok live and the Sony A7C for the live stream, I have my laptop, another laptop when I'm running the live stream on. Here, this laptop is just for live feathering for the photography, right? What I was looking for, it was this. What I was looking for is for this eraser. It's a pencil width eraser, tiny eraser, and I need to erase the markings from the previous reference here, like so, right? Because it's too confusing. So, okay, need to do it again, right? And you do it again. So again, I want this loop to be up, right? To be up like so. So what I'm going to do is, now this pin is very important. This pin is part of this thumb pin, right? That's the name of it. This thumb pin will be essential, not only in the storytelling because it's holding the feather, but it will allow me to actually position this loop, right? Because I'm actually pushing it in. I'm pushing it into my dinner table. Fun fact, this is a dinner table, right? This is a dinner table. I've had this apartment for almost 3 years, and my dinner table's been folding station since the day dot. So I eat at the balcony. I eat at my balcony. Anyway, no, yes, I've had this I've been in this apartment for the last 4 years, and this is my dinner table. That's always in this place. I think I undid it once when my family visited me, so that, you know, when my family and for a few dates, and for a few dates when I had here, I just undid my folding station and had dinner at this tiny dinner table. This is a studio apartment, so, you know, this is all I need. Something happened, and I don't know what happened. Is it the battery? Is it the battery? It could be the battery here. The battery on FX3. Yes, probably that's what died. Going to change the battery on FX3. Here you go. I'm going to show you more. So as a reminder, over here on the FX3, what I'm doing, I'm going to show you on TikTok as well. So this FX3 cinema camera is for all the shots for the regular YouTube channel video, right? Oh, pardon me. Did you hear it? If you didn't hear it, that's good. If you heard it, pardon me. Anyway, the stream's been going for 2 hours now. 2 hours. Okay, so, and I want to capture this moment for the YouTube, right? So this FX3 here is for YouTube, not for the stream. You are watching it on YouTube, but you're watching the live stream. And actually, the live stream is running off my vlogging camera. Obviously, I don't take my cinema gear. I don't take my cinema gear to painting, right? Because no, I'm not taking my cinema gear to painting. But if you want vlogging, Sony A7C, the Mark One, that's the best thing, and it allows you to stream. So making the most of all the Sony ecosystem, right? The lenses, it's a non-brainer for me. Anyway, I'm recording this for the channel. So I need a bit wider, so I'm going to move back. And why it's taking me so much time? Because I'm fiddling with 100 things at the same time. Right, that's why I don't like when I work on these at the short notice. Well, not a short notice, but where I'm focusing on just doing the origami references, and I'm not talking to you. It goes much quicker. Welcome everyone to my live stream from the folding station, where I'm folding my next origami idea for upcoming wall. I'll be painting next weekend, and I'll go live from the wall as well. So I was actually thinking I'm painting it today. So I started it yesterday, and I was like, I called my friend Steve from London Calling Blog. He's like, are we starting today? Like, no, it's next week. So I was like, I don't need to stress and paint and do it into the wee hours of the morning. So today, Saturday, I thought myself, I'm going to show you live how long it takes me, to shoot my reference. Now, when you watch my videos, check out my YouTube videos from folds to wall series. You will see this whole sequence takes under a minute. But I've been at it for 4 hours, right? Because I started on it last night, right? And I'm even halfway through. Let alone editing the photo for the final reference, right? Then choosing the paint for the wall. So I still have like hours and hours of work ahead of me. Anyway, I can see new people are watching. Say hello in the chat so that I know there's like, oh, hello. Thank you. I'm glad it sounds good. And I love StreamYard because it tells me if you're watching it from YouTube or Facebook Live, because I'm streaming simultaneously from StreamYard for the first time, and it's amazing. I love StreamYard. I might become a full-time streamer. Who knows? The biggest stream in the world. Origami, street artist, Edward Mac, folding, painting. That's the dream. Okay, so back to the reference, and I'm going to I'm going to zoom it for my. I'm going to zoom it for YouTube and uh, Facebook audience, right? Because I have zoom lenses there. I'm working on the composition here, and what's left now? Well, what's not left? I need to position these pins. They're going to fix the string in a way. It's going to position the string, and I want this loop, right? This loop will make it great because it will look great on the as a. It will be just great. It will look great on the wall, and I can tell you straight away, painting this drop shadow under this loop is going to be so fun. So that the reason I'm going extra length into arrange it is that it's going to look super fun as well. Okay, it's looking good here on the camera, right? I think I can back to my marks. Oh, there you go. It moved. Did you see? It moved. And it potentially could have messed me up because other things moved, right? And how is the Instagram doing? TikTok. Right, this is TikTok, right? Should I go on Instagram live? That would be crazy, right? To go on Instagram live, right? You know what? I think I'm going to go Instagram live, but then this is my work phone, so I can't because I don't want to log in on my Instagram with a work phone. That's fine. I'm live on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. It's enough. Okay, so that's that. Oh, now I need to set the frame for YouTube. For YouTube video, right? For the main video. Whoa. Why? Okay. I know. Give me some time. I need to set the frame for YouTube. Right. It's sunny. I think it's becoming a bit sunny today. And I'm inside doing the reference, but it is good because next week I'll be painting it. Okay, so a monitor and record. I'm messing up my dinner table, by the way. Okay. And now I'm going to take a reference photo, right? And I'm going to, can you see over here? This is the live view. This monitor is the live view what my photo camera sees, and down below is the, and now look, right? So can you see? So that screen over there is the live view from my photo camera, and it's live tethering. It's tethering to Lightroom, right? And now, I'm positioned here quite good. So I'm going to take a test shot, right? I have and also I have all the gadgets. Being a photographer and being very particular about your work causes you to keep on investing in all sorts of gadgets. You know, cameras, lenses, everything else, everything is quite expensive, right? But what you want, but like once you get into the game of being a photographer or whatever, what you don't realize, you'll be forever, ever buying peripherals. Now, like, you know, shutter release, this controller, right? You know, all the clamps, all the bits and bobs on the plates, let alone lights, right? And it's something you keep on buying. And like, I have drawers and drawers of peripherals for all the photo and video work I need to I do. It's drawers on drawers. You keep on investing in all the peripherals to make your work quicker and more enjoyable, right? It's just, you know, it's just different, you know, to, you know, I can release the shutter from here, right, without touching the camera, because the shutter speed here is 13, right? It's 13. So there you go. And look over there, and it's going to go into the Lightroom. And now I see it here. Now this is my monitor. This is my monitor of YouTube and Facebook. So over here, I see what you see on YouTube and Facebook, right? I don't know what's going on TikTok Live, but hello TikTok Live. Now, okay. I'm liking it. I like what I'm seeing. Right. Oh. Okay, just a few adjustments. I'm not worried about the light yet. What I'm looking at purely on composition, right? And then I'm opening in Photoshop, right? Now we are in Photoshop. I want the window. Now what I'm going to do is, I know I can do for you settings so that you can see display. And now I'm going to do, and we'll have mirror, right? There you go. We're going to just mirror we're going to mirror it here so that you can see what I'm doing in Photoshop, right? Okay, so this is the layer. I'm not worried about the color profiles, which are wrong, and I'll duplicate it to, yes, right. So this is the wall I'm painting next. This is the wall I'm painting next weekend, right? This is the wall. So this is very odd shape, as you can see, you know, thick here, about 2 meters, and then goes down here, right? So now I have this as mask, right? I have it as mask. And I can see immediately, can you see, if the reference is working? Because that's what I'm going to paint, right? Exactly as it is. And I love what I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you. Right, fit screen. Can you see it? This is pretty dope. Can you see it? It's working really nice. It's working really, really nice. I love it. I love it. Make it a bit smaller. This is great. This is great. This is great. This is working. This is proof in the pudding. So I'm covering the screen, right? I'm going to see I'm going to, right, can you see? I'm going to now drop down the, okay. Right, so this is the wall I'm painting, and I can just, I'm not worried again, I'm not worried about the lighting whatsoever. I'm trying to see if it's in focus. I think this is not in focus. Sorry, YouTube. Let me just put it in focus. Okay, this should be in focus now. Right? It's overblown, but okay, it is what it is. This is perfect. You can see the composition is almost perfect. The composition is almost perfect. Yes. This is good. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is good. 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 Just want to full. Oh shit! It's recording. I don't need it that long. Okay, so that's the downside when you are doing live and then you're recording the usual video for the YouTube. The folding station sequence. So I just left FX3 in recording for the last 10 minutes, which is not great because a 10-minute S-Log3 10-bit 4K video is like, what, 3 gigabytes. Anyway. So this is what it is. This is the wall. This is the wall. Filter. I want to go. I think you see it, right? I think you see it enough. Full screen. How do I go full screen? Window. View. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So this is this is not the final reference, but so it's almost there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add few things on it. But I'm going to stop the stream right now because it's been 2 hours and it's been lovely chatting to you. However, it slows me down. I have few things to do. But I hope you find this informative, to have an insight of what I do, how I work, my workflow. This is a glimpse of the whole process. I still have about 10 hours of work before I'm ready to paint it, which means I'm going to work on the lighting over there, and I'm going to add few motifs and you're going to see it on the finished wall. The reason I'm not going to live stream the whole composition of this origami crane is that I want you to watch the full video when it comes out. When I edit it, right? I want you to go, I wonder, do you remember this stream? Let's see how this ended up. And I'm not going to show you the full composition that I've designed for this wall, is because, I want you to come to see the full video on YouTube and say, that's what he added. That's how he fiddled with the lights. But also I find that, talking to you, which is enjoyable, and doing these is slowing me down a little bit. I have few things to do, so I need to speed up this process, because I need to have it done today, because tomorrow I have few things to do. Right now, look at this lovely ticker down here, right down here. And if you're watching TikTok live, oh my god, the TikTok live is the wrong way around. The TikTok live is this way. I'm sorry, TikTok live. TikTok live just was seeing corner of the folding station for the last 10 minutes, but anyhow, it doesn't matter. I can it matters. Look at this ticker at the bottom of the screen. I'm so excited about it. I think I'm going to become a full-time streamer. Forget about street art. Forget about origami. I just enjoy this streaming experience. So, what does the ticker say at the bottom? What does the pinned product to the TikTok shop says? This week, look what arrived. This week, what's arrived at my shop? It's the new T-shirt, Able Mark Origami Riot Unfolded T-shirt, and I've just got a first sale on TikTok shop, right? And it's working. So this Origami Rhino T-shirt, it comes in unisex t-shirts like this, but also it comes with a more female cut t-shirt. So you'll see it on the TikTok shop and on my shop, Airbormark, shop at airbormark.com. Different colors. So this Origami Rhino comes from Unfolded Volume 3 book. This is the book, right? This is the Rhino. Can you see? This is the design. Anyway, so get the shop. Get yourself a amazing origami t-shirt for the remaining part of the summer. We are halfway through the summer. Right. My name is Airborne Mark. I'm passionate about folding origami. I'm passionate about photographing origami. I'm passionate about painting origami, and I'm passionate about telling stories about the whole process, and I love connecting with you guys, so you know where to find me. I'm going to finish. Subscribe, comment, and all that good jazz. This is it. Goodbye.